played for the Giants and with a backup for the other Manning brother, Eli. If Walden is still injured, Sorgi will come in to play under center. The Stars should not underestimate backup quarterback Jackson Sorgi, though. He had 187 yards and 4 touchdowns versus Frankfort and had a 61-yard scramble first play of the drive for touchdown. Now, for the keys of the game. First of all, the Stars are going to have to slow down this offense the Bruins have. They have a lot of playmakers on the team, but Derek Reed and sophomore Carter Cummings. The Bruins are a very pass-heavy team. On the defensive line for the Bruins, they have Adam Matthews. Matthews is 6'5" and 335. The run game up the middle is going to be hard for the Stars to obtain. They're really going to have to focus on using their speed to get to the outside and rely on Potter to get the ball in the air. The Bruins this game are going to have to defend the pass, and not just the pass, but the run after the catch, with Marcus Fortner and Dylan Sheets, 2 very fast guys, and it's going to be hard to try to make the open field tackle. Now, if Malachi Walden does not play tonight, or if Malachi Walden does play tonight, it'll be a great matchup with 2 dual quarterbacks with Potter and Walden. Now, 2 minutes left till the game starts. TriWest getting ready to come out onto the field. The fans are excited tonight. It's their homecoming game tonight, and there's a lot of fans out here.
We got ourselves a big game here tonight.
Really
Super hype.
Yeah, it really is. One of the top 5 games to watch in Indiana right now.
You have 2 really solid teams here. Webo being a top team, as well as TriWest. Both been big-time contenders so far here early in the season.
Yeah, I agree. Both the Stars and the Bruins ranked high in the rankings.
But going back to with Walden being out, that does hurt the Bruins here tonight, as Walden is a very active player for the Bruins, and he can kind of do it all for him. He can throw it, but he can run it as well. As last year against the Stars, he ran for a lot of yards against us.
Yeah, he did. And Malachi has been a starter for a couple years now, really leading this team. But Sorgi is going to have to step up tonight and hopefully lead this team to a win.
Sorgi is also a really good athlete himself. As I believe in the game against Brebeuf last week, he ran for a rushing touchdown against them as well.
Yeah, he did.
So he's good on his feet just as well as Malachi was, and he can sling the ball as well.
I mean, he has that quarterback blood in him. His dad was an NFL quarterback, and he knew from the best, too. Peyton Manning and Eli Manning, those are, top 5 quarterbacks ever?
Yeah.
Pretty crazy to be a backup for them.
Sorgi kind of being a QB is in his blood, so he knows how to play down there and sling the ball.
Yeah, he really has. He's had a mentor all his life. I mean, growing up with an NFL quarterback, that's one thing, learning from the best.
For sure. He definitely knows what it takes to have to be out there to be a leader for your team the whole game, especially when the main guy's out.
Yeah, he's really going to have to step up.
And so far he has done that. I mean, yeah, they lost to Brebeuf. Brebeuf's always been a tough team to defeat, and they kept it close, and he still played really well against them.
I mean, yeah, he did. He was kind of thrown into the fire, not really knowing at the start of the season he's going to be the starting quarterback for a couple of games. I mean, he's a sophomore. He's not –
yeah.
I mean, he still has a lot of experience to gain.
Yeah, he'll be a really good future player for the Bruins here, especially once Malachi is gone for the Bruins.
Yeah, he is a senior this year, so he will be gone next year.
So the Bruins have a good quarterback to fall back to once Malachi is graduated.
Now, before the game started, I did hear from a couple guys. Starting running back, Derek Reed might be out. Derek Reed is a senior for the Bruins. He's 5'10", 145. He's a very fast running back and very athletic.
He's another big loss here tonight for the Bruins. He's a big running back who they used a lot in the prior weeks, and it's going to hurt them a little bit. Slowing their offense down just a tad, as they are missing 2 of some of their best players here tonight.
I mean, yeah, he really led that game versus Western, having, I believe, over 100 rushing yards against them. I mean, that's a big game for him.
Yeah, he's usually a big key factor for the Bruins, and obviously, as we said, he won't be here tonight from what we've heard. And I'm sure the Bruins will have found a way to work around that and to make their offense work here tonight against the Stars, but it is still a big loss for them.
Yeah, it is. Now, with a couple players out for the offense, the Bruins are going to have to worry about the Western Bend defense. I mean, only allowed 14 points so far into the season. I mean, two shutouts shutouts against Western and Crawfordsville. I mean, that's pretty big, having 2 shutouts already into the season.
Yeah, as you said, the Stars have only allowed 14 points this season. That's leading the conference for least points scored. And, I mean, Stars defense has always been a very solid part of their team, as this year they have guys like Marco Velasquez, and Marcus Fortner's making a debut on defense at corner tonight, and he's a really quick and athletic guy who the Stars have been using here for the last few years.
And plus, we got a transfer too. Blake Watson, he's a senior this year. He's 26 total tackles so far, and he's really been a big help for this defense.
He really has been. He transferred from Avon High School, and he's really added an extra gem to the Stars defense. Like we said, he's had a good amount of tackles so far here in the season, and he's really helped out, as he's also super athletic and really well on that, really high IQ on the football.
Yeah, and another player they're going to watch out for is Levi Atkins. He's only a freshman. His older brother starts with him, Luke Atkins. He's a senior, and Levi Atkins leads the conference in sacks with 3. I mean, that's a pretty big accomplishment for a freshman. I mean, leading the Sagamore Conference when you got powerhouses like Lebanon, Danville, and even TriWest. I mean, they've really ran the conference for ever, I believe, and leading the conference in sacks is a pretty big deal.
I totally agree. Levi's really trying to leave a mark, and he's had himself a really good freshman season so far. And like you said, his brother is on varsity as well, so they got that brotherly chemistry out there.
Yeah, they really do. Now, Marco kicks it off for the Stars. And the whistle is blowing on the field. And they're just going to call it.
Kick was received by number 4, Nate Hillen, in the back. And the refs ended up calling the play dead.
Yeah, it looked like he was pretty frustrated there. He almost wanted to return that, or have the chance to return it.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to pick the ball up and take off, but the refs called it dead, and he looked a little frustrated there at the end.
Now the Bruins will start on their own 20-yard line. And as I can see, backup quarterback Jackson Sorgi is starting. First play of the game. They hand it off up the middle. Good run there.
Blake Watson there with the tackle for the Stars, not allowing the running back to run too far upfield, just for a few yards there.
And it looks like for their running back problem here, they have Jack Catt in there. Senior, he is 5'9", 205. I mean, he's a pretty big guy out there, especially in running back. They hand it off again. Fighting for some yards there. And it looks like he's not going to gain much.
Looked like number 6 for the Stars, Marco Velasquez, meeting the running back there and not allowing for any yards to be gained.
It is 3rd and 1 here for the Bruins. And they're going to call that. And it looks like it's going to be a false start on the Bruins. That was number 18, Eli Morgan.
Looks like Morgan there had a little bit of a miscommunication with the quarterback. Looked like he did a fake snap, and receiver ended up running his route. Looked a little confused out there. Now the Bruins are 5 yards back after that penalty.
I mean, big loss for the Bruins. They're 3rd and 1, getting ready to get the first down, and now they're backed up 5 yards, and it's 3 and 6. Sorgi with the snap. He's going to get it in the air. And he's going to be caught.
Nice catch there by number 12, Thad Brown. He's a big guy, 6'2", 220. He's going to be tough here to slow down.
Yeah, he's going to be a real playmaker tonight. He had 3 touchdowns versus Frankfurt and had 60 yards. And so far in the season, he has 8 receptions and 4 touchdowns. And half of his catches are touchdowns. So, as you can see, he's going to be a playmaker tonight for them.
He's for sure a good playmaker once he gets that ball in his hands. And one of the things the Stars defense does have a little bit of a struggle with is in that secondary is the size for them is not great. The corners and safeties stand at tallest like 5'10". So when you got 6'2", 6'3" receivers out there, it's tough to cover them sometimes.
Yeah, especially with tall receivers. I mean, the Bruins do have Thaddeus Brown. I mean, he's 6'2", 220. He's going to be a pretty hard guy to guard.
Yeah, TriWest has a lot of big guys out there. Not even just a receiver. Their quarterback himself is 6'3", and they got some big guys on the O and defensive line.
Yeah, they do. On the defensive line, I mean, Adam Matthews, he's 6'5". That's huge for high school. Just
yeah.
just
a big boy.
Yeah, just a good person to have. Wouldn't want to be going against them.
Hard to slow down, that's for sure. Looks like TriWest. Yep.
Bruins on the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Sorgi hands it off and is stuffed up immediately.
Stars D-line doing a good job there, not allowing the running back to get any yards upfield, stuffing him immediately and doing a good job keeping him from getting any yards there.
Yeah, and you can credit there. That was Zaner Venus and Wyatt Dickey. They've been playmakers for this defense, and Wyatt Dickey, who plays both ways on the D-line and the O-line. Real good playmakers for the team.
I totally agree. Dickey is really a star player here for the Stars. He plays both ways, and he can get it done both ways.
Sorgi gets it pass off to Thaddeus Brown once again, and he's going to get a couple of yards there. Looks about 6.
Brown there once again getting the catch and gaining some yards for the Bruins. Like I said earlier, he's going to be hard to slow down as he's a big guy, and the Stars are going to have to make sure they watch out for him as well.
Yes, they are. Third and 4 for the Bruins on the 46-yard line. Looking for the pass. He's going to get it off to Nate Hillen. And after getting a couple moves there, he's going to be pushed out of
job running his route, catching the ball, turning upfield for a few extra yards. Ended up being pushed out of bounds by Dylan Sheets, who's a real good defensive guy here for the Stars.
Yeah, he really had no one near him. Well, there is a flag on the play, and it looks like that is going to be on the Bruins, and it's going to push them back.
That really sucks here for the Bruins. That was a pretty good gain, and now it's being pushed back after some kind of penalty here.
It was 3rd and 4. They got the first down and more, but now they're just pushed back. And it looks like it is going to be it's going to be 3rd and 14, as I can see on the field.
Bruins offense being a little bit slow up to the line here.
Sorgi with the snap. Rolling out right. Looking for the pass downfield. Almost intercepted. That was Marcus Fortner. Fortner usually plays offense, but for this game, he's been switched to corner. And, he comes up with a big play there, swatting down the pass and almost intercepting it.
Yeah, Fortner's a really good player here for the Stars. Like Carson said, he usually plays on the offensive side, but he's making his debut here on the defensive side, and he's really going to be helpful as he's a quick and athletic guy.
The defense doing their job and making the Bruins punt it away. They're going to let it bounce. And they are going to pick up the ball, the Bruins, and it's going to be marked on the 17-yard line.
Number 1 there, Dakin for the Bruins, getting his hand on the ball, pushing the Stars back pretty far against their own end zone here.
Yeah, maybe they shouldn't have let it bounce there. But they're just playing it safe at the beginning of the game. They don't want to make any big mistakes here so far and get them in the hole.
I agree. Don't want to have any muffled punts here early on.
Western Boone offense goes on to the field. Potter at quarterback. Potter so far into his senior season, 378 passing yards. And he doesn't just pass it, but, he runs it too, 159 rushing yards on the ground. Real dual quarterback. And on the first play of the drive, they just hand it off, and it's stuffed up immediately.
Mason Amick there getting the ball. Not getting too many yards, if any at all, for the Stars. Bruins defense, like I said earlier, they got some big guys up there on the D-line, and it's going to be hard to get the run game going.
Yeah, it really is. They're probably going to have to rely on the passing game here.
I agree, or the outside runs.
They hand it off again. And it's stopped. Looks like it's stopped behind the line.
Amick there getting the ball once again and immediately being brought down. Bruins D-line being real tough here, not allowing too much here for the Stars to happen.
And that was Jack Catt to credit for that tackle for loss. He just had an offensive drive being running back, and now he just switched it immediately and went to defense. Coming up with a big play there. 3rd and 9 for the Stars. 7:45 remaining in the first quarter of play. They hand it off. And Adam Matthews there to make the tackle. I mean, as we were saying before, he's going to be a big guy up in the middle. It's going to be hard for them to run it.
Yeah, once again, the Stars not really being able to get anything there against the Bruins defense. The run game so far not doing too much here. And now I believe the punt team is coming out.
Yes, they are. After going 3 and out, only gaining 1 yard on this drive. Really no offensive rolling here so far for the Stars.
I agree. A little bit of a slow offensive drive start there for the Stars. Now they're putting it off here.
The Stars kick it off. And the punt is going to go out of bounds around the 50-yard line.
Marco there with the punt. Ended up bouncing out of bounds at about like the 52-yard line.
The Bruins offense comes back onto the field. Looking to get some points here after having to punt it away on their first drive.
Stars defense looking to slow down the Bruins just like they did to them. Not allowing them to score, hopefully here once again. But Bruins are going to come out hot trying to score.
Ball is on the 49-yard line. Bruins getting ready to enter Western Boone territory. A new running back is in for the Bruins, Nolan Cooper. He is a senior. He is going to go for the pass and is just going to go to the ground. Looks like a miscommunication there on the route.
Yeah, dropping back for the pass there. Ended up being incomplete, not being able to find his receiver, not allowing any yards gained there for the Bruins here.
I mean, with the Bruins, they're a very pass-heavy team, and I think so far into the game, the Stars are doing a great job defending the pass.
I totally agree. So far, they haven't allowed for too many big passing plays besides with the one big receiver.
I mean, last year they got killed in the passing game. I mean, with Malachi Walden just being able to get it up into the air last year at Weibo, and they ultimately ended up winning that game.
I totally agree. It was a close one last year. It came down to the last minute in the fourth.
The Stars doing their job once again, making it 3rd and 8 for the Bruins.
Stars defense doing a good job so far here on this drive, not allowing too many big plays for the Bruins as it is 3rd and 8.
So far into this game, it's really been a defensive showdown here for both teams. Hillen is motioned over. Sorgi looking for the pass. He's scrambling. He avoids the tackle. He's going upfield. And a big play by Sorgi here. Let's look at this replay. Really finding no one downfield. He's able just to look in that gap and run it upfield. That was Levi Atkins with the tackle.
Sorgi dropping back for the pass there, not finding anyone open, and ended up taking it himself and showing off some elusiveness, getting upfield for a big gain for the Bruins and running past Stars defenders like it was nothing. Ended up being brought down after a real big gain.
I mean, as you were saying before, I mean, he can't just pass it, but he can run it too. Having a lot of yards against Buff and having a rushing touchdown. After a big gain here, they are just going to run it up the middle. Fighting for some yards there. They're going to gain about 3.
Good small run there by the Bruins, getting a few yards, pushing themselves closer and closer to the end zone, trying to end up scoring here. Stars defense hoping to slow down the Bruins here after that big play.
Yeah, I mean, it was 3rd and 7 on that play. They could have stopped him there and had a punt. And they are going to run a QB draw there, and they're going to be stopped immediately. That tackle was straight to Blake Watson. As we were talking about before, he's been a big gain for this defense.
I totally agree. Watson doing a good job playing in his place and meeting the QB there, not allowing him to break free for another big gain there.
It is going to be 3rd and 7 here. We're about halfway through the first quarter. Both teams are scoreless. Sorgi looking for the pass. He's going to find Hillen, and it is going to be a first down. Great route running there by Hillen.
Sorgi dropping back. Ended up finding number 4 Hillen there for the pass and completing it. Number 7 Dylan Sheets ended up making the tackle. The Bruins with a good gain there for themselves.
Nate Hillen has been a big playmaker for this team so far into this season.
I agree. He's been he's exposed the Stars defense here a few times with the route running and getting small gains, helping the Bruins out.
Yeah, it's not even the deep passes that are getting; it's the short passes, like 4 to 5 yards they're getting, and I mean it's working for them so far.
I totally agree.
Sorgi is going to hand it off.
Cat there getting the ball for the run, pushing up the middle for, I believe, a few yards for the Bruins, pushing themselves closer and closer here to the end zone.
And they are going to mark it that he got 5 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Bruins are in the red zone.
Stars defense trying to slow the Bruins down here before they get here in the end zone.
Sorgi looking for the pass. He's going to find a man downfield, and it's going to be caught. That was number 12, Dadius Brown, for the Bruins.
Thad, once again, that big-bodied receiver showing why he's going to be a trouble here tonight. He's a big guy, hard guy to stop for the Stars, and ended up getting the pass completed to him, and he brought it down for the touchdown. Bruins up here first with the first score.
Yeah, he's going to be a real good playmaker tonight with those deep passes.
He's going to be a struggle to slow down just because of his size.
And the extra point is going to be good.
Number 36, Layton, with the kick there for the extra point, putting the Bruins up 7-0 here in the first quarter.
Let's take a look at this replay again. And it does look like Blake Wasson does trip there at the end, and that just leaves Brown wide open into the end zone for an easy pass.
That's a tough guy for Watson to guard. Like we've said, that Brown is 6'2" and 220. He's a real big receiver. And Stars, like I said earlier, are kind of lacking on the size when it comes to the secondary, so they're going to have to find a way to be able to slow him down without playing man-to-man or anything.
Yeah, they are going to have to adjust a little bit here for those long passes. Bruins are the first one to score in this game. 3:34 left in the first quarter.
So far, we've had a pretty defensive game here besides this score that the Bruins just ended up getting. But Stars defense slacked a little there that drive and doing a real good job so far here.
Bruins kicking it off here is going to be Cade Clayton for the Bruins kicking it off. Now, last week he had a big game. I mean, he had 10 PATs versus Frankfurt. I mean, and he had 11 kickoffs too. I mean, his leg had to be sore after that game. Dylan Sheets did get the return there. And he is going to find a gap, and he's going to be stopped around the 31-yard line.
Sheets there receiving the kick, getting the Stars up to about the 31-yard line, I believe. Not too bad of a return there for Sheets himself.
The Stars looking to answer back after the Bruins just had a touchdown, getting the lead and making it 7-0.
Stars hoping to come out this offensive drive and actually get something done, get some yards, and hopefully get in the end zone to tie this game.
Yeah, after having a quick 3-and-out, they're going to have to change something up.
They need to find a way to get around that Bruins D-line while also getting yards gained.
The defensive line for the Bruins is moving here. They're going to get the pass off to Fortner. And it looks like it's going to get stopped around the line of scrimmage.
Fortner there with the catch. Caleb Pfeiffer ended up making the tackle there for the Bruins, not allowing Marcus to break free for any big gains there.
Potter with the play-action play there and just getting it off quick to Fortner, but Fortner not being able to find a hole there and getting tackled around the line of scrimmage. Stars head to the line. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Fortner's motioned over. They're going to toss it to him. Being able to find a gap there, and he's going to gain about 6.
Fortner there with the receiving the pitch. And I believe it was number 8, Jerry Dyson, making the tackle there on Fortner, not allowing him to get too many yards, only a 6-yard gain there for the Stars.
I mean, as we were saying before, the Stars are going to have to go up the sideline or go outside and use their speed to get around them. I mean, they're virtually going to have no room to get up the middle with the Bruins defensive line.
I totally agree. They're going to have to try and work the outside a lot here.
And after a little bit of confusion on the field, there is going to be a timeout for the West Boone Stars. And we'll be back after this quick break.
Shively Cattle Company has been raising quality freezer beef and pork in Boone County since 2018. Shively Cattle Company is located at the Co-op Station across from Titus Bakery at 817 West South Street in Lebanon. Sales are on the first and third Friday of each month from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Follow them on Facebook for monthly specials and pricing. They also offer delivery within Boone County if you're unable to make it on Fridays. That's the Shively Cattle Company.
Cast is brought to you in part by Collins Equipment. Located in Thorntown, Collins Equipment specializes in high-quality used tractors, trucks, and equipment. You can reach Chris Collins at 317-347-0074 or at collinseq@yahoo.com. You can visit their website at collinseq.com as well. Contact.
Welcome back, everyone. So far into this game, Bruins are up 7-0. 2:06 remaining in the first quarter. Stars are going to be on the 35-yard line. They're going to be 3rd and 7. Potter looking for the pass. He's able to get it to Fortner and get a first down and more. The biggest play so far here for the Stars.
Potter doing a good job dropping back, running to the outside a little bit, finding number 11 Marcus Fortner open. Fortner doing a good job turning up field and getting the biggest gain so far here for the Stars offense.
Yeah, and Potter using his legs back there in the backfield, avoiding tackles and avoiding defenders and being able to get that pass off.
Stars need to be able to find more ways to make plays like that happen here tonight.
With a new set of downs, Potter is going to pass to Dylan Sheets. He's going to be wide open in the middle, going up the sideline. And he's going to be fighting still. And it's going to be a fumble. And the Bruins are going to come up with it.
Stars doing a good job there, Potter doing a good job getting the ball to Dylan Sheets. Sheets really pushing himself, trying to get extra yards there, being real aggressive, and ended up biting him in the butt there, and the corner being able to rip the ball out of his hands, and they recover the fumble here, and the Bruins have the ball again.
Dylan Sheets almost should have just went down there around the 30-yard line, but he was still fighting for more yards and ultimately ended up losing it. That was Keelan Dakin of the Bruins with the fumble.
What was going to be a real big game for the Stars now turned into a fumble, and the Bruins have the ball again here, looking to score it once again.
Big defensive play there for the Bruins.
That really could be a game-changing play if this game stays close.
Bruins offense back onto the field on the 30-yard line. Sorgi looking for the pass. He's going to get it out quick.
Sorgi's pass completes to number 88, Carter Cummings.
And now is Carter Cummings of the Bruins, and tackle is made by Marcus Fortner.
Carter Cummings there, a sophomore for the Bruins, making the catch and gaining a few yards.
Good play there by the sophomore. That is going to move him up about 6 or 7 yards. Clock is running with under a minute to go in the first quarter. Sorgi looking for the pass. And it's going to be Carter Cummings once again, almost entering Western Boone territory. They're going to mark the ball on the 47-yard line.
Cummings there once again, running his route and getting open, getting the pass completed to him for another pretty good gain there for the Bruins, pushing downfield here.
Yeah, good back-to-back plays here by Cummings.
He's another young guy for the Bruins who will probably be real helpful in the future.
Yeah, especially being a sophomore, and quarterback Jackson Sorgi being a sophomore too. They're going to have a real good connection come their senior year. And the refs are going to throw a flag here. They are going to call it on the offense, and that's going to push him back.
Bruins offense there once again having a little bit of a miscommunication and jumping off sides.
What looks to be a false start is going to make it 1st and 15 here for the Bruins. Bruins looking to get one more play off before the first quarter comes to an end. Nolan Cooper in the backfield. Oh, and it's going to be intercepted, but they're going to call the play dead.
Not too sure what happened there. It looked like Marco had a pick, but they ended up calling the play dead, I believe.
I mean, if that ball was still alive, he would have had a pick six there and would have tied the game here for the Stars.
I totally agree. There was no one there to catch him, but ended up being called dead, so the Bruins still having the ball here.
After a little confusion on the field, it's going to make it 2nd and 15 here for the Bruins. He's going to find Carter Cummings again, but it's going to slip right through his hands.
Cummings once again doing a good job running his route. Was open, but he let it slip between his hands, and no completion there for the Bruins.
4 seconds to go in the first quarter. 3rd and long here.
Bruins looking to make the Bruins here looking to make something big happen before the end of this first quarter.
Instead of getting some time to talk the play over, they are going to have to run this one. Sorgi looking for the pass downfield. He's going to fire it. He's going to try to find Nate Hillen downfield, but Dylan Sheets, after losing the ball and getting a fumble on the last drive, is going to deflect the ball.
Sorgi looking downfield for Nate Hillen there. Hillen got his hand on the ball, but Sheets doing a good job breaking up the pass and good coverage there.
And we'll be back after this break.
This is Darnell Jones, cornerback for the Western Boone Stars. I am proud to be part of the Dover Christian Church, and I invite you to be part of our family. Worship is every Sunday at 10:15 with the kids ministry available through the 6th grade. Check out our website at dovercentral.org or by liking them on Facebook. Dover Christian Church is located at the intersection of State Roads 32 and 75 across Webo.
Smith Tees is the official shirt provider for WBTV Sports and all things Western Boone. Just like the Stars are committed to excellence on the field, Willie Smith at Smith Tees is committed to finding the right look for your team, group, or event. Give Willie a call at 765-894-1308 to get started.
Hello, I'm linebacker Kanan Bruins, out to thank Western Boone Youth Football for sponsoring WBTV Sports. Western Boone Youth Football building tomorrow's state.
Welcome back to WBTV Sports. After the first quarter of play, the Bruins are going to be up 7-0. And they're going to punt it away to the Stars. It's going to go into the hands of Dylan Sheets. And he's going to be tackled around the 34-yard line. And the Stars' offense is going to come back onto the field.
Sheets there getting the ball for the return, running upfield, and ended up being brought down. Pretty big hit there on him.
Stars looking to get some momentum here on the offense. After going 3 and out on their first drive and losing the ball on their second, almost into the red zone. Just a big loss here for the Stars.
Stars offense so far having a little bit of struggles here.
Potter's going to hand it off. And he is going to gain a couple there. That was number 33, Jacob Smith of the Stars.
Smith doing a good job receiving the handoff and pushing upfield for a few yards there for the Stars.
It's going to be 2nd and 5. Stars head to the line. Mason Amick is going to be in the backfield here for the Stars. Fortner's motioned over. And they're going to fake the handoff. And Potter's not going to find any room there. And they're going to get tackled around the line of scrimmage.
Potter there keeping the ball himself, faking the handoff, trying to find a hole upfield. Ended up not being able to find anything. And getting no gain there for the Stars here so far on that play.
Now, I mean, they had Mason Amick back there. Amick had 5 touchdowns last game and almost 200 yards. So far into the season, that's 358 yards, which is, with only 3 games played, that's very good. And they are going to hand it off to Amick this time. And they're only going to gain a couple. And they are calling a fumble. The Bruins are. But it's not going to be, and it's going to be 4th down. Stars are going for it. It's going to be 4th and 4.
Bruins doing a real good job here so far, not allowing the Stars offense to create anything, making any big plays, not allowing them to get their run game going like normal.
The Bruins there for a second were signaling a fumble, but they are still going to mark it Stars ball. It's going to be 4th and 2. Toss it off to Fortner. He's going to go to the outside. And is he going to get the first down? It's going to be close here. And it is going to be a first down. Let's check that replay here. Fortner was able just to use his speed and get to the outside and outrun anybody.
I agree. Fortner doing a good job there receiving the toss and getting outside, showing off his speed and getting around the edge to get the first down here for the Stars.
Great play there to move the chains. It's going to be a new set of downs here. They're going to hand it off to Amick. He's going to find a gap. He's going to have room. And after a big gain there, it is going to be marked on the 35-yard line.
Amick there doing a good job getting the handoff and finding a big hole upfield. Finally getting the running game there started for the Stars. Kind of what they've been looking for here all night, and that's a big gain here for the Stars, pushing them closer to that end zone.
And he did break a tackle there, gaining about an extra 10 yards.
Amick showing off his explosiveness and strength there, pushing through TriWest defenders for a big gain.
Potter looking for the pass downfield. He's going to fire it. And it's going to go through the hand of Carson Saunders. But Fortner was behind him looking to make that catch. But he was going to be incomplete.
Pass looked to be intended for 22 Carson Saunders. Ended up sliding through the hands of Saunders there. And Fortner was back there, almost made the catch himself, but ended up bouncing off his chest there. And no gain for the Stars.
Yeah, the Stars were lucky there to have Fortner back there because that could have easily been intercepted.
I totally agree. Fortner almost brought it down, but just wasn't able to get his hands under it.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 here for the Stars. Fortner's motioned over. They're going to hand it off. And he is going to gain a couple there. He's going to get about 6.
Jacob Smith there with the handoff. Going up the middle. Ended up hitting a little bit of a spin move there to push for a few extra yards. But it is 3rd down here for the Stars.
It is going to be 3rd and 5 here. Big conversion here for the Stars if they're able to get it.
Stars really looking to get this conversion here as they're getting real close to the end zone. They'd love to score here.
Stars at the line. 3rd and 5. Looking for the pass. He's going to try to get it to Saunders, but it's going to be overthrown. And it is going to bring up 4th down for the Stars.
Potter there dropping back. Intended receiver was number 22, Carson Saunders. Ball was placed a little bit high above Saunders, and Saunders wasn't able to bring it down. But Bruins defense doing a good job covering the Stars receiver, not allowing him to break free and create any holes between them to make the catch.
Yeah, I agree. Bruins had 2 or 3 players back there, and Saunders was the only Weibo player over there. They were lucky it didn't get intercepted.
I agree. Bruins defense been really aggressive here so far, and it's been working out for them real well.
4th and 5, and they are going for it. Looking for the pass downfield, and it is going to be a flag, and it looks like pass interference. Big play here for the Stars.
Bruins defense there getting the pass interference, bringing down Marcus Fortner before the ball is even thrown. That's going to end up giving the Stars the 1st down. It's going to be a big penalty here for them.
It is going to be a 1st down here now for the Stars. Moving up here to about the 16-yard line.
Big penalty there for the Stars, giving them the 1st down and pushing them even closer here to the end zone. Really hoping to capitalize on that and get the touchdown here.
Yeah, Stars really needing this touchdown here in this drive to tie it up.
If they could tie it up here, it'd be real big for them.
Halfway through the 2nd quarter, and Amick is going to find the hole, and he's going to get into the end zone. About a 16-yard run there.
Amick getting the handoff there. Once again, doing a good job getting that running game finally started for the Stars. Found a big hole and being untouched by the defense there. And getting the Stars on the board, make it 6-7 here.
Now, you can't just credit the running back there. Yes, he did a good job, but the offensive line there for the Stars, just a great job by them, especially guys like Wyatt Dickey and Magic Gabry, who've been really starting since their sophomore year. Big play here by them and Amick.
I totally agree. Offensive line doing a real good job there holding their blocks, allowing Amick to go through the hole untouched for the touchdown, making it 7-7 here.
Amick's 6th touchdown of the year.
Stars doing a good job there, capitalizing on the penalty, getting themselves on the board. Bruins defense made a few mistakes there, allowing for the Stars to be able to score after that big penalty on the 4th down, I believe. And now the Stars will be kicking it off back to the Bruins here.
Halfway through the 2nd quarter, and it's been all Stars here so far. Stars having the opening drive in the 2nd quarter, unable to get a touchdown there to tie things up 7-7.
Having ourselves a real good game here so far, keeping it close. Both teams' offenses starting to get to work and making big plays happen, but once again, those defenses here for the Bruins and Stars playing real big factors, and they're going to play big factors here in the game all night.
Stars kicking it off back to the Bruins. The Stars will get the ball here at halftime, or after halftime. Marco with the kick. And they are going to return it up the left field. He's going to find space. And he is going to be stopped around the 50-yard line after a big kickoff return there.
Number 1 there, Kellen Dakin, receiving the kickoff return and finding a hole up on the sideline, making a real big gain there, giving the Bruins good field position to start this offensive drive. Ended up being brought down by the Stars at about the 50-yard line.
Big play there by him, making it easier here for the Bruins offense.
Real good way to start this offensive drive here so far. Already putting them in Stars territory, basically, and looking to score here once again before the half ends.
After the big play there, Bruins going to be on the 50-yard line, 1st and 10. Sorgi looking for the pass. He's going to fire downfield to an almost open receiver. And it's going to be a 50-50, but they are going to get it. That was number 18, Eli Morgan. Big play there. Let's take a look at this replay. And he is just going to toss it up there. Number 8, Malachi Christie, almost coming down with it, but it was just a fight for the ball, and Eli Morgan was just able to come down with it.
Malachi there with good coverage. I mean, he had his hands in the receiver's face, but 18, Eli Morgan doing a real good job getting his hands on the ball and bringing it down for a big first offensive play there for the Bruins.
Sorgi looking for the pass once again. He's going to get it downfield, and it is going to be overthrown. Pass intended for Thaddeus Brown. After getting the first touchdown there, he looks to get it to him again for the second.
Brown once again being an issue here for the Stars. Look deep there for him. 34 for the Stars. Blake doing a good job staying on him, not allowing him to break contact and get his hand on the ball.
Ball is on the 20-yard line, almost into the red zone. Sorgi looking for the pass. He's going to fire to Thaddeus Brown. And he is going to come down with it, gaining about 4 there.
Once again, Brown getting his hands around the ball, getting a gain there for the Bruins. Blake once again on Brown, making the tackle, not allowing for anything big to happen there, making it 3rd and 4 here.
Big 3rd down conversion here for the Bruins. It's going to be 3rd and 6. Sorgi is going to hand it off. And he is going to find a gap. And it is going to go into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. That was Matthias Walden. And I believe the younger brother of starting quarterback Malachi Walden, who is injured tonight.
Good play there by the younger Walden brother, finding a hole and getting the end zone, putting the Bruins up here, which 13-7. And the kick is good by the Bruins, making it 14-7 here in the second quarter.
After a big play there, Eli Morgan with that deep ball really set him up here for the touchdown.
That offensive drive as a whole is just full of big plays with a big catch, almost multiple big catches, and then a big run there for the score. Bruins offense coming out really hot and explosive and showing that they are dangerous, not just on the pass, but the run as well.
Even though with starting running back Derek Reed out, they still are able to run it and get some yards and ultimately a touchdown too.
Bruins doing a good job with the pass game, but as well as that run game, especially with the starting running back out, finding ways to work their way upfield with the run and even getting in the end zone.
Yeah, Bruins really working around their injury issue here with 2 of their starters out.
Stars hoping to get the ball here and score themselves once again to tie this game.
6:32 remaining in the first half. Bruins up 14-7. Cade Clayton looking to kick it off back to the Stars after scoring their touchdown. And here's the kick. They are going to return them themselves. He's going to go to the outside, and it is going to be a hard hit. That return was by Jack Mallory. for the Stars.
Good return there by the freshman Mallory. Getting the ball and gaining a few yards, but nothing too big. Stars offense here trying to look to get in the end zone before the end of the half.
And that is going to bring them to the 23-yard line in their own territory. With a new set of downs and a new drive, Potter looking to make a change here.
Bruins defense definitely looking to slow down the Stars here after a pretty good last offensive drive.
They're going to hand it off to Amick. Fighting for some yards there. And he is going to gain about 4 or 5.
Amick doing a real good job there, getting the handoff, finding a little bit of a hole and pushing for a few yards. Getting about a 4-yard gain there for the Stars.
6 to go in the first half of play. Clock is running. Bruins up 14-7. 2nd and 5 here for the Stars. Looking to make the score different in the first half. Potter is going to hand it off again to Amick. And he is going to get to about the first down marker.
Amick doing a good job, pushing himself upfield, running his feet, not allowing to be slowed down too early there for a first down there for the Stars.
And they are going to mark it a first down here for the Stars. Ball is on the 33-yard line in their own territory.
Stars doing a good job so far on this drive, just pushing upfield slowly.
Stars head to the line. They're going to hand it off to Amick once again. And after getting the first down there, he is going to gain about 5.
Amick doing a real good job there, once again pushing upfield and gaining small but good plays for the Stars. As the Stars don't want to leave too much time here if they do score, as the Bruins have shown they can score fast.
Yeah, Stars looking just to burn off some clock here before the first half comes to the end. I mean, as they do get the ball in the second half.
It'd be real big if the Stars could score here before the end of the half so they could go into halftime tied and get the ball back.
Yeah, ultimately, if everything goes right for them, they could make it 21-7 here. It's going to be a bad snap, and Potter is going to be sacked. That's going to be Jerry Dyson of the Bruins.
Real rough snap there by the center, it looked. Potter not being able to get his hands around it and pick it up in time, and as he dropped back to hand it off, he was just met by the defender from the Bruins, being a loss there for the Stars.
Yeah, it looked like 54 for the Stars. Evan Allen just missed his blocker there and was able to just allow him to come in. After the big defensive play here, it is going to be 3rd and 7 for the Stars. Potter looking for the pass downfield. He's going to get it off to Fortner. And he's still on his feet, making the catch around the 40-yard line and fighting for about 5 more. They are going to enter Bruins territory on their own 35-yard line.
Potter doing a real good job there, stepping back in the pocket and finding number 11 Fortner there, not wide open, but open. Fortner making the catch for a real big gain there for the Stars, pushing them into the territory of the Bruins and getting them closer to that end zone to score here.
Potter really threading the needle there with 3 defensive players around Fortner. Great play by Potter, and Fortner fighting for some yards after the catch.
I agree. Good pass and good catch there by Fortner. Fortner even breaking one tackle there to push for a few extra yards.
After the big play is going to be on the 36-yard line with the new set of downs. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to take it himself. And he is only going to gain about 1 there.
Potter keeping himself there and actually faking out the cameraman. Potter with the ball, gaining a few yards.
Good defensive stop there, and it's going to make it about 2nd and 9. 2:30 remaining in the second quarter. Stars looking to punch one into the end zone.
I agree. If the Stars could punch one in here, it could be real helpful for them.
Potter's going to hand it off to Amick. And once again, another great play by him. And the refs are going to throw a flag. Refs talking it over here. We're going to see which way it goes.
Bruins defense doing a good job so far here, not allowing for too many big plays to be allowed by the Stars. They did let up one big pass and a few decent runs, but so far, slowing the Stars down pretty well.
And it is going to be a chop block on the Stars. Going to push them back. After getting a good gain there, they are going to get pushed back a lot, almost into their own territory. And it is going to be into their own territory on their 49-yard line.
That one really hurting the Stars. I mean, they were getting close to the end zone there. Now they're all the way across the 50-yard line again, and they're going to have to push upfield fast with only 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining.
It looks like it is going to be a 2nd and 25 here for the Stars. And they are going to call their final timeout of the first half. Big mistake there for the Stars. Coming up with that flag and pushing them back about 20 yards. I mean, that's a call you don't see too often here in high school with the chop block. That's the first time I've seen it here. And the Stars get called for it and then push them back 20 yards into their own territory.
I agree, and that's really helpful for the Bruins defense, though, as they were starting to get pushed back and getting a little uncomfortable. As Stars are really dangerous in that red zone, and now the Bruins being able to be more comfortable here and slowing down the Stars, really.
Yeah, they were gaining a little bit of momentum there with that big play by Fortner and a couple good runs by Amick.
Basically being backed up all the way where they were at when the big play happened.
2:20 to go in the first half. Bruins up 14-7. It's a one-score game. 2nd and long here for the Stars. They're really going to have to look downfield here. Looking for the pass. They get it out to Fortner. He's going to find a gap. And he is going to get about 15 yards there, really making up for the yards they lost. Fortner getting the ball behind the line of scrimmage, using his speed to get around everyone. I mean, just a good play. Another good play by him. He's been a real deadly playmaker here so far. I mean, so far into the season, Fortner has 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. Just really the guy for Potter and the Stars offense.
I totally agree. Fortner doing a real good job there, trying to make up for the big loss that the Stars ended up taking. And he showed off his shiftiness there, juking past defenders, pushing for extra yards, making it 3rd and 10, and trying to hopefully get the Stars back upfield here, trying to help them get in the end zone.
Now the Stars not quite into field goal range here. So if they do not get this 3rd down conversion, I believe they're probably going to go for it on 4th down. I mean, we know head coach of the Stars, Pelly, he likes to go for it on 4th down. Even if it's 4th and 5, 4th and 4, he likes to go for it.
I totally agree, and to be honest, I don't blame him for going for it. As you're here this close to the end zone, nearing the end of the half, you might as well go for it, hoping for a score to tie it up.
I mean, and the 4th down plays here from the Stars have really helped them throughout the season and seasons past.
I agree. I mean, they've went for it a few times here tonight already and have converted, so they know what they're doing.
Stars head to the line. 3rd and 10 here. 2:03 remaining in the second quarter. Potter looking for the pass. He's going to get it downfield, and it's going to slip through Leighton Yancey's hands of the Stars. Would have been a big play there.
Potter taking kind of a big hit there by Jerry Dyson. And after the pass was off, banging him up a little bit, but Stars still looking their way down the field here with 4th and 10.
And with the Stars not in field goal range, not gaining anything there, it is going to be 4th and 10, and they are going to punt it away.
I agree with punting it here. You don't want to allow the Bruins to have too good of field position. As we've seen, they can get downfield real fast.
Especially with 2 minutes remaining in the first half. You don't want them to score and make it 2 scores here.
I agree. It would really hurt the Stars if the Bruins got up 2 scores.
And it is going to be a touchback.
Stars defense here need to make sure that they play aggressive, but also safe, not allowing for too many big gains or any flags to happen, but also not allowing for too many yards to be gained by the Bruins offense, as there's only about 1:50 left here in this half, and it'd be real helpful if they can stop them here on this drive, keeping it to a 1-score game.
Yeah, if they're able to stop them here quick, there's still time on the clock for them to score. The chances of them scoring in this half are not done yet. If they can get a quick stop here, it'll be a big gain here for the Stars.
I totally agree.
Bruins on their own 20-yard line. Looking to have a 2-minute drill here. He is going to toss it off. And he is going to get out of bounds. That's Mathias Walden of the Bruins. After getting the second touchdown here, he is going to have a good gain there.
Maverick Krause there making the tackle for the Stars, bringing down the Bruins player, not allowing him to make any more gainage there.
After gaining about 6, ball is going to be placed on the 26-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 4.
Stars defense here looking for a big stop.
Sorgi looking for the pass. He's going to get it off, and it is going to be out of bounds. That was Thaddeus Brown once again.
Brown once again catching the ball there for a few yards, getting the first down for the Bruins. He's been a real playmaker here tonight so far.
Bruins doing a good job here, getting out of bounds on their plays and stopping the clock.
Bruins being conservative but also aggressive, having the clock stop, but also pushing downfield pretty well so far.
1:39 remaining in the first half. Bruins up 1 score. Sorgi looking downfield, and he is going to find a receiver open. That was Eli Morgan of the Bruins.
Good job there by the quarterback, stepping back, finding a open receiver for a big gain there for the Bruins as they're looking to score once again here before the end of the half.
The Stars almost had a sack there. Sorgi did a good job staying calm in the pocket and getting the pass off to Thaddeus Brown. And after getting the first down, it is going to be a quick and incomplete pass here.
Marco there on the coverage, doing a good job not allowing the intended receiver there to get his hand around the ball.
2nd and 10 here, 1:23 remaining. Ball on their own 46-yard line. Sorgi looking for the pass downfield. He's going to fire it. And almost caught by Eli Morgan. Just out of reach for him.
Morgan there almost having a big catch for the Bruins. Ended up being incomplete and putting the Bruins here on 3rd and 10.
Sorgi was almost sacked on that play. But I was just saying before, he's been staying real calm here in the pocket and getting that pass off. The offense talking it over with their head coach. Third and 10 here for the Bruins. And it's going to be sacked. Big defensive play there. Maverick Krause on the chase down of the quarterback. Jackson Sorgi there almost sacked for a big loss. But he was just able to get it out of his hands for an incomplete pass.
Maverick Krause there running through the defensive line untouched, no one meeting him, and making a big play there for the Stars. Almost getting the sack, but not allowing for anything to happen as now the Bruins are punting it away.
Stars are going to get another chance to punch one in before halftime. 1:07 remaining in the second quarter. Stars with no timeouts, using 2 in the first quarter and 1 in the second.
Stars looking to score here with 1:07 left. They really do have a chance to get on the board once again as long as they can make some big plays happen.
Yeah, they're really going to have to use the outside like they've been doing and getting yards and getting out of bounds to stop the clock.
I agree. They really need to look at more outside runs and maybe even some big passes down the middle or along the sidelines to try and get downfield as fast as possible while also shaving some time off the clock.
Stars head to the line. Ball on the 43-yard line. They hand it off to Amick. And after spinning, he is going to gain about 7 or 8 there. Clock is still running. Stars going to have to hurry up back to the line.
Amick there receiving the handoff, doing a good job bouncing off one tackle and spinning, trying to spin past another defender. Ended up being brought down, making it 2nd and 3 here with the clock running.
Stars really taking their time here getting to the line. You would think they'd be trying to hurry up and punch one in before halftime comes to an end.
I totally agree.
30 seconds left, and they are just going to hand it off again. Amick with another big play here, getting it to the 40-yard line.
Amick with a pretty good gain there, but the clock is stopped. Pretty good gain there for the Stars, pushing them closer with 26, or the clock is running again.
Little confusion there, and they are going to stop the clock a little bit, which is going to help the Stars. Clock is running, 15 seconds left. Stars must like it. Potter looking for the pass downfield. He's going to try to find Fortner. They're going to call a flag. Pass interference. Stars really faking out everyone there. Looking to hand it off just to conclude the first half, but they're going to do a play action. Potter's going to fire downfield, intended to Marcus Fortner.
That's a really big penalty there for the Stars as that pushes them upfield real close to the end zone. Big mistake there made by the Bruins, leaving just enough time really for the Stars to possibly punch one here in the end zone before the end of the half.
I mean, if they don't get a touchdown here, they most likely just going to go for the field goal with 5 seconds left in the second quarter.
I agree. Look for maybe a quick pass towards the sideline. Try to get as close to the end zone as possible while also making the field goal easy if it has to be done.
I mean, that was a great play call there by Pelly. Really even faking out me and Trey here. We thought it was just going to be a run up the middle just to end the first half. Because with the plays before, they just handed it off, wasting the clock to Mason Amick. But with that big second run there, they must have thought, might as well fire one downfield and see what they can do with it.
I totally agree. Stars kind of being conservative there at the start. Looking like they weren't really trying to score, just run the clock off, going to the end of the half down, but coming back into big. And ended up actually getting a big penalty there, putting them closer to the end zone for a chance to score.
Now, they're most likely going to go for the touchdown. I mean, that's a pretty long field goal here. Looks about to be 40 yards or so, maybe 43. I mean, that's pretty big for a high school kicker. You don't see much of those coming from a high school kicker.
I totally agree. And to be honest, with 5 seconds left, I'd try to get a touchdown. It would be really helpful, especially when you receive the ball once again coming out in the second half.
But you never know. They still could go for the field goal.
I agree. Nothing's impossible as they could make the field goal. Most likely they'll look to score a touchdown, but we'll see what happens here.
I mean, we've seen it before, them do fake field goal and get touchdowns too. And even on the 2-point conversion, they faked it a couple times and got 2 points.
I agree. Looks like the Stars are coming out with the offense. My guess, probably with a pretty big pass, looking to get in the end zone. Maybe And if they can't find anyone open, at least getting the ball off to stop the clock for a chance at a field goal.
Stars most likely going into a spread offense here. They got 3 receivers on the far hash. Potter looking for the big pass downfield. He's going to fire it, and he's going to be caught. Caught by number 34, Blake Watson. And they are going to rush to the line here. Big play there by Blake Watson coming down with it. The Stars did hurry up to the line, but it is going to be halftime. Stars looking to get that one off quick to try to get either spike the ball or get into the end zone, but ultimately coming up with no points. So far into this game, the Bruins lead 14-7. Real defensive matchup here so far.
I agree.
And we'll be back after this break.
On the Go Catering proudly supports Weibo Athletics. Based right here in Boone County, On the Go Catering can handle all of your catering needs, big or small. Beautiful charcuterie trays and grazing tables offer your guests a dazzling display of fresh food items. On the Go offers a variety of menus for corporate events and outings. On the Go can handle your important wedding day meal and appetizers, as well as rehearsal dinners and showers. For a unique guest experience, On the Go also offers 2 food trucks with custom menus. Did you know On the Go also does live grilling events? We bring the grill to you. Boxed lunches, taco tables, barbecue pork, brisket, and more. Give us a call for all your catering needs at 765-577-1589. That's 765-577-1589.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is homecoming. And to kick off our halftime festivities.
Since 1901, Home National Bank has been part of our community. Through the years, Home National Bank has strived to meet all financial needs of their customers. Home National Bank has 2 convenient locations in Thorntown and Lebanon.
The MacDonald Realty Group is a proud sponsor of WBTV Sports. Give Matt and the rest of his Talk to Tucker team a call for all your real estate needs. Proudly serving all of Central Indiana with offices in Zionsville. Go with the experienced team. Go with the MacDonald Realty.
While TriWest Carolina has been involved in volleyball, student legislative committee, freshman mentors, and plays club volleyball with the
Since 1901, Home National Bank has been part of our community. Through the years, Home National Bank has strived to meet all financial needs of their customers. Home National Bank has 2 convenient locations in Thorntown and Lebanon.
The MacDonald Realty Group is a proud sponsor of WBTV Sports. Give Matt and the rest of his Talk to Tucker team a call for all your real estate needs. Proudly serving all of Central Indiana with
First up, we have Queen's candidate Isabel Cox, being escorted
IGH Steel is a local family-owned company that provides all of your metal cutting, powder coating, fabricating, and even all your welding needs. IGH Steel has been serving Central Indiana since 2009. Give Scott, Penny, John, and Jim Nyrider a call at 765-482-7534. That's IGH Steel.
WBTV would like to give a special thanks to Nick Throkeld for being a longtime sponsor of the Western Boone Radio TV class. And just like Nick's dedication to Western Boone, he's dedicated to making sure all your insurance needs are taken care of. Give Nick a call at Ellinger Riggs Insurance for all your personal, farm, business, and life insurance needs. That's Ellinger Riggs Insurance at 765-790-4365.
Thanks to JL Hardwood and Flooring Restorations for making this broadcast possible. Our friends at JL Hardwood and Flooring Restorations do custom inlays, refinishing, laminate, and vinyl plank flooring. Give Jesse and Kristen a call at 765-894-5978 or check them out on Facebook. That's JL Hardwood.
Caleb is the son of Kelly Chamberlain and Brian Pfizer, and resides in Pittsburgh. On TriWest,
On the Go Catering proudly supports Weibo Athletics. Based right here in Boone County, On the Go Catering can handle all of your catering needs, big or small. Beautiful charcuterie trays and grazing tables offer your guests a dazzling display of fresh food items.
next we have quick candidate Callie McIntosh being escorted by
Shively Cattle Company has been raising quality freezer beef and pork in Boone County since 2018. Shively Cattle Company is located at the Co-op Station across from Titus Bakery at 817 West South Street in Lebanon. Sales are on the first and third Friday of each month from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Follow them on Facebook for monthly specials and pricing. They also offer delivery within Boone County if you're unable to make it on Fridays. That's the Shively Cattle Company.
Cast is brought to you in part by Collins Equipment. Located in Thorntown, Collins Equipment specializes in high-quality used tractors, trucks, and equipment. You can reach Chris Collins at 317-347-0074 or at collinseq@yahoo.com. You can visit their website at collinseq.com as well. Contact
120 and 65 record, making him the winningest coach in school history. During his tenure, he guided the team to 6 sectional.
This is Darnell Jones, cornerback for the Western Boone Stars. I am proud to be part of the Dover Christian Church, and I invite you to be part of our family. Worship is every Sunday at 10:15 with the kids ministry available through the 6th grade. Check out our website at dovercentral.org or by liking them on Facebook. Dover Christian Church is located at the intersection of State Roads 32 and 75 across Weibo.
Smith Tees is the official shirt provider for WBTV Sports and all things Western Boone. Just like the Stars are committed to excellence on the field, Willie Smith at Smith Tees is committed to finding the right look for your team, group, or event. Give Willie a call at 765-894-1308 to get started.
Hello, I'm linebacker Kanan Bruins, out to thank Western Boone Youth Football for sponsoring WBTV Sports. Western Boone Youth Football building tomorrow's state.
Show the most spirit throughout the entire week of homecoming. This point system is based on first, second, and third place. First holding 10 points, second getting 5, and third getting 2. Our 4 categories: best dressed class, loudest cheering class, best hallway, and best float. And the winner of tug of war. Our overall winner with the most points is your senior class. Congratulations to all of our 2024 homecoming corps, and thank you to the student council members for making this homecoming week possible.
That's right.
Let's give it up for our homecoming corps one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get loud. All right, Bruins fans, to continue your halftime entertainment, please direct your attention to the north end of
Sorry, everyone. We're having a little bit of audio issues. Stars do get the ball first in the second half, and Dylan Sheets had a big kickoff return there, getting to about the 15-yard line, or excuse me, the 25.
What a big kickoff return there for the Stars. Ended up actually missing it, but the replay helped us out there, and the Stars with real good field position here.
Potter hands it off to Amick, and he finds a gap, gaining about 10.
Amick doing a good job there, finding a hole, pushing up field. And Stars with really, really good field position here starting off this half.
Ball on the 17-yard line. 2-1 here. And they are going to blow the play dead. Refs are talking it over. It is going to be encroachment on the defense, giving the Stars a first down. After the big flag there, Stars in the red zone on the 12-yard line, 1st and 10. Potter hands it off to Amick, gaining a couple there, and is going to bring the ball to the 9-yard line.
Defense there doing a good job, not allowing Amick to break free and score, get any big gain there.
Dylan Sheets with that kickoff return, really giving a great placement here for the Stars on offense, almost into the red zone.
Yeah, I agree. Stars in real good position here right now to score.
Really no other place you would want to be other than the red zone. They hand it off to Amick. They are going to get to the 6-yard line.
Amick doing a good job there, finding a hole and pushing for a little bit of yard gainage there, making it 3rd and 8.
After having momentum there, it is going to be 3rd and 8.
All right, Bruins fans, on your feet. It is
Big third down conversion here for the Stars. Looking to get one into the end zone here early in the second half.
Scoring here this fast would be real big for the Stars.
Crowd is going wild. They toss it to Dylan Sheets, and he is going to get stopped. Tackle was made by Jack Catt of the Bruins. And it is going to be a 4th down here for Western Boone. It's going to be a 4th and 6.
Defense doing a good job there, not allowing Sheets to use his speed and get to the outside or even cut back in. Making it 4th down here for the Stars as they are real close to the end zone. It looks like they might be going for it.
I mean, as we were saying before, Pelly likes to go for it on 4th down. State Bank Stadium here getting wild for the 4th down conversion, but they are going to blow it dead. And it is going to be a timeout for the Western Boone Stars. And we'll be back after this break.
This is Darnell Jones, cornerback for the Western Boone Stars. I am proud to be part of the Dover Christian Church, and I invite you to be part of our family. Worship is every Sunday at 10:15 with the kids ministry available through the 6th grade. Check out our website at dovercentral.org or by liking them on Facebook. Dover Christian Church is located at the intersection of State Roads 32 and 75 across Webo.
Smith Tees is the official shirt provider for WBTV Sports and all things Western Boone. Just like the Stars are committed to excellence on the field, Willie Smith at Smith Tees is committed to finding the right look for your team, group, or event. Give Willie a call at 765-894-1308 to get started.
Hello, I'm linebacker Kanan Bruins, out to thank Western Boone Youth Football for sponsoring WBTV Sports. Western Boone Youth Football building tomorrow's stage.
Welcome back, everyone, to WBTV Sports. Big fourth down conversion here for the Stars. The stadium is loud here at State Bank Stadium. And it is going to be a field goal attempted by Marco Velasquez. Little chip shot here for the kicker. Almost blocked. And they are going to call it no good.
The kick definitely had the distance there. I thought it went in, but the refs ended up saying no good there.
Yeah, from our angle, it looked like it was good. A little chip shot for him, but just a mistake there.
He had the leg strength there to make it in. It had the distance. It just was a little bit off target there, I guess.
After coming out firing in the second half, Stars getting it downfield fast in 3 minutes, almost scoring a touchdown. But instead going for the field goal and missing it. It's, real trouble here for the Stars early on. After not being able to get one at the end of the first half. Bruins had the ball on the 20-yard line. Sorgi tosses it. He's going to find a gap. And he is going to gain about 14 there.
Number 80, Malachi Walden on the carry. Enough for a Bruins.
Matthias Walden there getting the ball, doing a real good job running up field for a big game for the Bruins. Number 8, Malachi Christie ended up making the tackle there, not allowing for any more yards to be gained.
Great first play there on the drive here for the Bruins. Ball on the 34. They send the blitz. They're going to find a man downfield, but they are going to throw a flag, multiple flags on the field here. And the rest are going to talk it over.
Stars defense looking to slow down the Bruins here, and it looks like the penalty is on the offense here.
And they are going to call pass interference on the offense here, pushing them back. Fans here not happy about this call.
Not at all.
After what it looks like to be a big play there, it's going to push them back about 20 yards there. It's a big loss for them. Ball is on the 19-yard line. It's first and long here. Sorgi looking to make up the yards. They lost on the last play. Looking for the pass downfield, and it is going to be deflected. Incomplete pass here. It's going to be second down and 20 here.
Defense doing a good job there. Not allow the quarterback to find anyone open downfield for the long ball. And Bruins backed up pretty far here after that penalty with a 2nd and 20. Helping the Stars out in the end, but the Stars still have to be able to stop them here.
Yeah, the Bruins are going to have to get something going on offense if they want to move the chains here and get another set of downs. 8:29 remaining in the third quarter. Sorgi looking for the pass downfield. He's going to fire it. It's caught by a receiver. After getting a big play there, Thaddeus Brown is going to get it once again. Let's take a look at this replay. Really, that was just good route running by him, getting open from the defender and getting more yards downfield.
Brown once again being a playmaker in this the start of the second half, getting a big gain there, being brought down by the Stars defense.
After the big play there, it is going to get stuffed up immediately. It was 3rd and 12. They were thinking to fake out the Western Boone defense and go for the run, but it is going to ultimately be 4th down.
Ball was given to Walden there. He got maybe a little bit of a gainage there, but nothing too much, and is now 4th and 12 for the Bruins.
After coming up with 0 points on the first drive for the Stars, they get another chance here. Bruins with the punt. And they are going to let it bounce once again. Getting a good couple bounces there, pushing them back into their own 12-yard line. Great punt by him, getting it into their own territory, backed up a lot.
Good punt there by the Bruins special teams, pushing the Stars against their own end zone here, putting a lot of pressure on them, making them push their way downfield.
Brandon Potter and the Western Boone offense have a lot of work here to do if they want to even up the score.
Stars looking for something big to happen on this drive to get in that end zone and tie this game up.
Ball will be placed on their own 13-yard line. Fortner's motioned over. They're going to hand it off. And after bouncing off his own player, Amick is going to gain a couple there.
Amick with the handoff there. Ended up running into one of his own linemen, bouncing off, finding a small little hole, but not being able to get any yards there.
Gaining 2 on that play is going to be 2nd and 8. Ball is on the 15-yard line. Bruin still up 14-7. The Western Boone offense looking to get something done here. They're going to hand it off to Mason Amick once again. And he's going to try to go up the right side. And he is going to gain a couple there.
O-line there doing a good job, making a small hole for Amick. Amick doing a good job going through it and gaining a few yards there for the Stars, making it 3rd and 3 here.
Big 3rd down conversion here for the Stars. 3rd and 3 here. 6 to go in the 3rd quarter. Fortner hands it off to Amick. Fighting for some yards, and he looks like he is going to get the 1st down. Big play by him.
Big conversion there for the Stars, giving them 4 more downs here. Still working their way downfield slowly, but they are getting the 1st downs.
After getting the 1st down for the Stars, Mason Amick does come out, and Jacob Smith comes in for him.
Stars offense looking for something big to happen here, get them downfield even farther, and hopefully near the end zone.
Ball on their own 26, 1st and 10. Potter hands it off to Jacob Smith. Fighting for yards there. What tackle was ultimately made by Adam Matthews of the Bruins. He's been a big defensive player here for the Bruins so far into this game. Stopping the ball out the middle and ultimately shutting down the run game in the middle.
I agree. Bruins defense tonight have done a real good job not allowing that run game to be too effective for the Stars. They got it working a little bit in the first half, but right now it's once again starting off slow.
Ultimately with the strong yards, pushing them past 400 yards of the season. They toss off the Fortner quick, and it looks like it is going to be a tackle for loss.
Fortner there receiving the toss. Not seeing anything on the outside, trying to cut it back in and ended up being tackled, making it 3rd and 9 here for the Stars.
After having 2 quick plays for virtually nothing, they're going to have a 3rd and long here. Ball is placed on the 24, 3rd and 12. Fans getting hyped once again. Potter looks to convert here. Looking for a pass downfield. He has a blitzer coming. He's able to get it out, and he's going to be intercepted. No, it's not. It's going to be incompleted. Ball is right out of the defender's hand. That was number 3, Braxton Fleece, sophomore for the Bruins. Almost comes down to the interception. and that would have gave them great field position here.
Bruins there almost with the Bruins there with almost a big pick. Would have gave him great field advantage, but number 22, Carson Saunders, doing a good job getting involved in breaking it up so they did not pull the ball down. Now the Stars will be punting it off here on 4th and 12.
Yeah, after the Western Boone defense getting a stop and forcing the Bruins to punt, offense only able to get 1 first down here, and now they punt it away. At the high snap, he's still able to punt it off. It's going to be a muffed punt. Western Boone may have the ball here. Bouncing right off the Bruins' hands. Leighton Yancey for the Stars calling that is ours. Everyone starts calling it now, and the Bruins will come up with it.
Almost a big play there for the Stars. Almost getting the ball back, but the Bruins ended up being able to pull it in and getting the ball here for another offensive drive.
Yeah, it would have been a big play here for special teams, giving them good field position.
I really did thought that they pulled it in there, but refs saying the Bruins ended up bringing the ball down.
Almost a big mistake made there by the Bruins special team, but they're able to come through it with it and get the ball. Jackson Sorgi, quarterback for the Bruins, looking to make something happen. He gets the pass out quick. Bounces off the hands of Thaddeus Brown. Looks like the pass was a little high.
Brown there, the intended receiver, not being able to bring it down after kind of a high pass there. Dylan Sheets almost got a hand on the ball as well on the defensive side.
Bruins so far into this game have been very pass heavy, trying to expose the Western Boone defense here with the passing game.
The passing game has worked for the Bruins in the past, and you can tell they really love throwing the rock.
Sorgi looking for the pass. He's going to get it off. Dylan Sheets with the tackle, but they are going to call flags here.
Sorgi's pass complete to number 4, Nate Highland. Flag on the play.
The refs are going to talk it over. Both teams not too happy about this call here. And it looked like it was maybe a scuffle between the O-line and defensive line here where the flags were thrown.
Both teams are getting a little chippy apparently, and ended up bringing in a flag here.
As I looked over, there was a Western Boone Star on the ground. So I wonder if it's going to be a personal foul here on the Bruins. Refs really taking their time here, talking it over, making sure the call is right.
One thing about these close games is sometimes the players get real hot-headed, and they need to make sure that they control themselves and not allow for big penalties like what might just happen here.
Yeah, especially with a big game like this. I mean, Stars and Bruins really have been going back-to-back here recently with close games.
Oh.
Unnecessary roughness, offense. Those two will offset. Dead ball, unnecessary roughness, offense. That will be marked up.
So there were calls on both teams here, one on the Stars and 2 unnecessary roughness on the Bruins. But the first one and the second one do offset. But that one extra unnecessary roughness here for the Bruins will push them back. So a lot of flags there and calls. Stars able to get lucky with it and push the Bruins back. It's going to be 3rd and long here. Sorgi really looking to have to make something happen here. Sorgi rolling out right, looking for the pass downfield. Jumping ball is going to slip right through the hands of Nate Hillen. Sorgi making a jump pass there, getting it off to 2 receivers downfield who were close to each other, but slipped right through the hands of Nate Hillen. And it is going to bring up 4th and 20 here.
Sorgi doing a good job there, rolling out. Ended up kind of jumping and throwing the ball all at the same time. was almost completed to number 4 there, Nate Hillen, and he just ended up not being able to pull it down as it slipped right between his 2 hands.
I mean, so far in this game, there's really been a lot of drop passes here for both teams. Bruins with the punt. And they are going to catch it this time. It's going to be Blake Watson. After gaining about 5, ball is going to be marked on the 45 in their own territory.
Watson there taking the ball himself, gaining a few yards, but nothing too much here for the Stars.
Number 7, Dylan Sheets on the return. Brought down by number 1, Kellen Dakin.
It is scoreless so far here in the third quarter. Bruins still up 14-7, 2:55 remaining.
Once again, this game being a real defensive battle. Both defenses coming out hot, ready to play and being chippy.
Yeah, especially the Western Boone defense. I mean, the TriWest, they're really known for their high-powered offense, and the defense has done a really good job here stopping them. And it is going to be a fumble, it looks like, and it's going to be a turnover. First play of the drive is going to be a fumble. Surprising there. After being 4th and 20 and punting the ball away to the Stars, first play of the drive, they are going to fumble it.
Once again, the Stars here having a pretty big fumble happen on the first play of the drive. Bruins getting the ball back here at half field. This could hurt the Stars here as they're giving the TriWest another chance to score.
I mean, a really big turnover issue here for the Stars. I mean, Dylan Sheets had a fumble up there, and the Stars just had a fumble here. I mean, that's 2 turnovers so far, really giving the Bruins multiple chances here on offense.
Stars defense hoping to make a big play here and try to get this ball back after a mistake.
They're going to hand it off. Gaining about 6 there. That was Matthias Walden.
Walden doing a good job taking the ball and gaining a few yards up the middle of the field for the Bruins.
The Bruins will enter Western Boone territory on their 44-yard line. Clock is still running with 2:20 left. It's going to be 2nd and 4. Sorgi with the snap. He's going to hand it off again. And almost tackled for loss, but he's able to get away from the tackle, and Dylan Sheets is going to bring him down finally. And it's only going to be a 1-yard play here for Walden.
Sheets doing a good job there, containing the outside, not allowing Walden to make anything big happen, only allowing for a 1-yard gain there.
And we are going to take an injury timeout here. And we'll be back after this break.
IGH Steel is a local family-owned company that provides all of your metal cutting, powder coating, fabricating, and even all your welding needs. IGH Steel has been serving Central Indiana since 2009. Give Scott, Penny, John, and Jim Nyrider a call at 765-482-7534. That's IGH Steel.
WBTV would like to give a special thanks to Nick Throkeld for being a longtime sponsor of the Western Boone Radio TV class. And just like Nick's dedication to Western Boone, he's dedicated to making sure all your insurance needs are taken care of. Give Nick a call at Ellinger Riggs Insurance for all your personal, farm, business, and life insurance needs. That's Ellinger Riggs Insurance at 765-790-4365.
Thanks to JL Hardwood and Flooring Restorations for making this broadcast possible. Our friends at JL Hardwood and Flooring Restorations do custom inlays, refinishing, laminate, and vinyl plank flooring. Give Jesse and Kristen a call at 765-894-5978 or check them out on Facebook. That's JL Hardwood.
Welcome back, everyone, to WBTV Sport. After that quick injury timeout there, it's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Bruins. Ball on the 43-yard line. They are still up by 1 score here in tonight's game.
Bruins here, TriWest Bruins looking here to get the conversion on 3rd and 3 and keep the ball moving, trying to score once again.
scoreless in the third quarter here. Bruins looking to change that. Sorgi with a snap. He's going to run it himself. And he's not going to get the first down. It's going to be 4th and short. It's going to be 4th and 2. And they are going to go for it. This can be a big stop here for the Western Boone defense if they're able to stop the Bruins.
If the Stars can get the stop here, it could give them some all right field position to hopefully score once again.
Sorgi's going to toss it. He's going to get the first down and more. But there is more flags thrown on the field.
Flag on the play.
We'll see what this one's about. TriWest players throwing up their hands. It looks like it's going to be on them. And it will be on the Bruins. Was a big play there, getting the first down and more.
Fans not very happy after that call with booing at the ref.
That's going to push him back even more.
Once again, the Bruins land up some pretty big penalties. They keep pushing them back, which end up helping out the Stars in the end.
Yeah, the flags have really helped out the Stars. 2 pass interference calls on the Bruins on defense and 1 on offense too. After the flag there, they're pushed back 10 yards and they will decide to punt it. And it's going to be a blocked punt. That's going to give them even better field position. And that was Mason Amick with the blocked punt. Let's take a look at this replay. Amick just able to run right up the middle and get the block.
Amick doing a good job there, putting his hands up and getting a finger on the ball, blocking that punt and giving the Stars a little bit of better field position here.
Amick has really been an all-around guy here so far. Over 100 yards rushing for him in this game and a touchdown. And with that block punt, just adds more to his stat line tonight. Ball on their own 45-yard line. They hand it off and only gaining about 2 there.
Stars offense looking to get something going here. Either with the run or the pass game, is they really haven't had too much luck this half on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, really both teams have. No one scored so far in this half. It's been a defensive battle. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Ball on the 46. Clock is under 20. He's going to hand it off to Amick. He's going to find a gap. He's going to be downfield. And he's going to be finally tackled around the 15-yard line. Big rush by him. Let's take a look at that replay. Amick just able to find the gap and use his speed to get downfield. Tackle was made by number 3, Braxton Fleece of the Bruins. Big play by Mason Amick.
Amick doing a real good job there, finding a big hole up the middle and showing off his speed there, showing that he himself has wheels and almost getting past the 2 last defenders there for a touchdown, but ended up being brought down for a real big game though here for the Stars, putting them in real good field position.
With that big run there, Mason Amick is close to almost 500 yards of the season and 6 touchdowns. So far for the senior season of Mason Amick, doing a good job here, helping the Stars offense.
Very good game so far here as we enter the 4th quarter. It's been a real big defensive battle. Both defenses playing real hard, not allowing for too much to happen on the offensive side for either team.
Ball will be placed on the 15-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Stars going into the 4th quarter. Fans getting loud here in State Bank Stadium. And we've had ourselves a pretty good game here. Maybe not on the offensive side, but on the defensive side, we've seen some great plays on defense. Slowing down both of these powerhouses of offenses. Stars holding the Bruins to only 14 points in this game.
Stars now looking to capitalize on that big run there by Amick and trying to get in the end zone here at the start of the fourth quarter to tie this game up and hopefully either win it or keep it close.
Yeah, the Stars have played really well in this game, really keeping up with the Bruins. I mean, the Bruins have always been good at football, winning 4 state titles. I mean, they've just always been mainly the powerhouse of the Sagamore Conference.
I agree. They've always been one of the toughest teams in the conference, and they're hard to get past a lot of times throughout the years. In the seasons past, TriWest is sometimes the only game that we will lose.
Stars on the 15-yard line. They're going to hand it off to Amick again, gaining about 6 there. After his big play, he is going to gain 6 on the next one.
Amick there doing a good job pushing up the middle, gaining 5 yards there, and getting closer to the end zone here.
Mason Amick really carrying the Stars on his back so far with over 100 yards rushing for this game. Ball is placed on the 10-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 5. At the start of the fourth quarter, Stars looking to get one into the end zone. You're going to hand it off again. Up the middle to Amick. Bruins are ready for it, though, and he's only going to gain a couple.
Amick once again getting the ball and running up the middle for a 2-yard gain there, making it 3rd and 3. Stars still trying to push it in the end zone here. Bruins defense doing a real good job not allowing it for it to happen and holding Amick back here now.
Stars have really stepped up with the rushing game, really not having any rushing attack at all in the first quarter with that big defensive line for the Bruins, but they're able to switch things up and get the run game going. They're going to hand it off again, and he's going to get first down and more. It's going to be a touchdown. Mason Amick for the Stars to tie things up.
Good run there by Amick, being tripped up a little bit, but staying on his feet and ended up getting in the end zone to hopefully tie this game up as long as the PAT is good.
2nd touchdown tonight for Mason Amick. He has 7 on the season.
Amick being a real big factor for the Stars in almost every game, scoring the main majority of their touchdowns every game and being a real big playmaker for him.
Yeah, Mason Amick had 5 touchdowns versus Crawfordsville last week with that big win, 41-0. And the rest are going to call it good. Stars tying things up in the beginning of the fourth quarter, putting the pressure back onto the Bruins.
Got ourselves an even better game here now with the score being tied 14-14 in the fourth. Bruins looking to come out on their next offensive drive, trying to score to try and pull away, and Stars defense looking to get a stop and maybe even the ball back to try and score themselves.
After looking at that replay, Mason Amick really just using his strength there to power through everyone and get into the end zone.
Both teams playing really well this half, and defensive have been phenomenal, and the Stars offense starting to get going. Bruins hoping to get theirs going too.
Yeah, Stars have really stepped up their running game in this half and even the second quarter too. Rushing one into the end zone with Mason Amick in the second quarter. The Bruins will get the ball back, getting a chance of their own to score. The Stars have really done a good job here tonight, digging themselves out of this hole they've had with 2 fumbles, one almost in the red zone and then one around the 50-yard line. They've done a good job stopping the Bruins on defense to make up for those turnovers. Marco with the kick. He's going to take it himself. going up the left yard line. A flag is thrown. He's going to get space. He's going to go out around the 40-yard line. But there are 3 flags on the field. Refs talking it over.
There has been a lot of penalties throughout this game between both teams. Both teams doing some things, getting flags thrown, and we'll see what happens here once the refs are done discussing it.
It will be a block in the back on the Bruins. And after a good kickoff return there, it's going to push them back. So far into this game, there's really been a flag every drive for both teams, even multiple in one play.
I agree. Both teams have both been pulling in a lot of penalties throughout the game, making a lot of minor and even big mistakes that have pushed them back pretty far or helped the other side of the ball out.
With that flag, it's going to push them back even more into their own territory. Ball is going to be placed on the 15-yard line. Sorgi looking to go downfield. Trick play there. They're going to toss it. They're going to have room up the right sideline. Another flag is thrown. Another flag is thrown on the far side of the field.
Pitch there to Eli Morgan. Eli Morgan doing a good job turning up field and getting a big gain, but there is a flag on the play, and we'll see if this pushes the Bruins back more or if it helps them out.
And I'm pretty sure the ref called it on the Bruins. And they are, what it looks like, stepping them back.
Fans not too happy here in the stands. A lot of penalties have been drawn by TriWest here tonight.
Yeah, a lot of confusion here out on the field. Sorgi looking to get something done here. Looking for the pass downfield. He's going to get it. Going to slip right through the hand of Thaddeus Brown. And they are going to call another flag. What it looks like to be pass interference on Blake Wasson. Back-to-back-to-back plays with flags. A lot of mistakes being made.
A lot of flags being thrown here in the last few minutes between TriWest and now the Stars even with a pass interference there on Blake Wasson.
Yeah, the refs just confirm it is a pass interference, giving the Bruins a first down and even better field. The ball is going to be placed around the 31-yard line. Still in their own territory, 10 minutes to go in the final quarter of play. Game is still tied. Sorgi with the snap. He's going to hand it off. He hands it off to Walden. And there is another flag on the play.
TriWest here getting a little chippy after the flag was thrown. TriWest players holding one of their own back.
What it looks like he was arguing with the ref. There's a lot of confusion out here on the field right now. We really don't know what's going on.
A lot of penalties being thrown in the last few minutes. Both teams getting chippy, getting angry. Like I said, with these close games, it's going to happen, but they need to be able to keep it under control because it's hurting not just TriWest, but Webo as well, as both teams are starting to lose their heads here.
And they are going to call a personal foul on the Stars. Now it's back-to-back-to-back-to-back plays with fouls. Crazy here so far. Sorgi's going to hand it off up the middle. That was Jack Cat of the Bruins. He gained about 4 there.
Finally a play without a penalty being thrown here. Nice clean play there, and Bruins with 2nd and 6 here.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen one of those. We almost forgot what it looks like.
Yes, I agree. Bruins looking to make a conversion here.
Sorgi with the snap. He's going to take it himself. Trying to go up the left sideline. And he's going to gain a couple there, but he is going to go down hard.
Sorgi on the keeper, gain of 3 on the play.
Gain of 3. And it looks like it's almost a first down. It's going to be 3rd and short.
3rd down, Bruins.
Sorgi there with a good run. Gaining a few yards for the Bruins, and 3rd and 3 here.
Bruins head to the line. Sorgi with the snap. He's going to hand it off to Jack Cat again. And it's going to be close here. And they are going to call it a first down. Big 3rd down conversion here for the Bruins in the last quarter.
Bruins offense doing a good job here, getting the conversions on downs and keeping the ball in their hands while letting the clock run down, but also trying to score here.
Sorgi looking for the pass downfield. He's going to get it off. And they are going to call it good for a short gain there. That was Eli Morgan. After gaining about 5 there, it's going to be 2nd and 5. Ball is on the 35-yard line. 8 to go in the 4th quarter. Tied ball game. Sorgi looking downfield. He fires it. And it's going to be incomplete. His target was Thaddeus Brown. Blake Watson there with the coverage.
Watson there with some real good coverage on the big 6'2" receiver. As he's shown, he can be a real dangerous playmaker out there. And Watson making sure to stay in good coverage and not allowing him to make anything big happen here late in the 4th.
Bruins trying to use their size downfield to get it past, but it comes up incomplete, making it 3rd and 4th for them. Ball is still on the 35-yard line. Sorgi looking for the pass downfield. He finds an open receiver. That was Eli Morgan again with the 1st down conversion.
Morgan once again doing a good job getting open and catching the ball there, getting the 1st down for the Bruins, pushing them even closer to the end zone here.
Bruins wide receivers really having great route running here, being able to get open downfield. First and 10 here for the Bruins. Ball on the 24, almost into the red zone. He's going to take it himself up the left sideline. He's going to find a little bit of space there. And he is going to get into the red zone.
Sorgi doing a good job there on his feet, getting upfield and gaining some yards there for the Bruins, pushing them even closer to the end zone here with 7:21 left in the 4th.
Jason Ward, head coach of the Bruins, really picking the quarterback run plays here late into the game. Jason Ward became head coach for the Bruins in 2020 and is undefeated against Weibo. Sorgi hands it off, and he's going to be tackled immediately. He handed it off to Jack Cat. Only a short gain there. He'll be lucky if he even gets 1 on that play.
Tackle ended up being made there by Xander Venus, I believe. Doing a good job getting in the backfield, not allowing the Bruins to get any yards there.
It's going to be 3rd and 7 here for the Bruins. Ball on the 21-yard line. And they did lose 2 yards there on that last play. Looking for the pass. He tries to get his target, which I believe was Carter Cummings, the sophomore for the Bruins.
Marcus Fortner there on the coverage, doing a good job breaking up the pass before the receiver could pull the ball in for any gain there.
And the ball there was just a little bit out of reach for Carter Cummings for him to come down with the grab. Now, Cade Clayton of the Bruins will try for a field goal. It's a high snap. He gets it off. And it's going to be good. Bruins come up with the lead halfway through the final quarter of play. And there might be a flag on the field. Refs talking it over.
Once again, a penalty being thrown here in this game in the fourth quarter. Ref discussing.
And it will, what I believe is roughing the kicker. And it was roughing the kicker, giving the Bruins a first down.
That penalty there, giving the Bruins the first down and giving them the ball back, allowing them to possibly score here and make this game 20 or 21 to 14 if they can get in the end zone here.
That was a big flag here on the Western Boone special teams. Now the Bruins will have a chance to punch one in into the end zone. Sorgi tosses it to Walden. He's going to find a gap. He's going to juke his defender, and he's going to get stopped around the 1 yard line. Good gain there by Walden. And he's just short of the end zone. It's going to be 2nd and goal for the Bruins. After that flag on the special team for the Stars, ball game is still tied. But Bruins getting ready to punch one in into the end zone. He's going to take it himself. The defense is going to come up strong, and they're going to bring him back, not allowing him into the end zone. They're going to lose a couple yards there. Ball's going to be placed around the 2 or 3 yard line. It's going to be 3rd and goal for the Bruins.
Defense there doing a real good job, not allowing the Bruins to push it in there, putting them in a 3rd and goal position here.
Big play here for the sophomore quarterback, Sorgi. He's going to take it himself again, and he's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage by Blake Watson.
Watson there getting in the backfield, making a real big tackle there for the Stars. Tackle for a loss, bringing down Sorgi after keeping it himself, trying to get in the end zone. Real big play there for the Stars.
Watson with great field vision there, being able to sniff out the quarterback scramble and able to tackle Sorgi behind the line of scrimmage. Now, Cade Clayton gets another chance at the field goal. And they're going to call it good.
The kick there hit the upright, almost bounced out, but ended up being good there, making it 17-14 here with 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Stars offense going to have to get something done here. Almost late into the final quarter of play. And so far, this game kind of reminds me of last year, really coming down to the final quarter with a similar score. The final score last year, I believe, ended up being 21-14.
I agree. Last year was a real close game. Bruins ended up winning it last year in the last minute or so. And once again, it's looking like it might come down to that once again with a real close ball game here, as both teams have been going back and forth on offense and defense, being real aggressive.
Now, head coach Justin Pelly for the Stars has a decision to make here. Do you get the touchdown fast or even the field goal fast and give more time for the Bruins, or waste the clock and risk not even getting a touchdown or field goal to tie the game?
I agree. You need to be able to play aggressive here, but also conservative. Pushing downfield a lot but also chewing that clock out so you don't give the Bruins offense a lot of time to make any big plays here late.
The first couple plays of this drive is most likely going to determine that. Cade Clayton, after the field goal, will kick it off for the Bruins. The Stars are going to return it. Blake Watson up the middle. He's going to find a little bit of a gap there, but he's going to be tackled around the 30-yard line.
Watson there catching the ball out of the air and doing a good job sprinting upfield real hard, getting a pretty good gain there for the Stars.
Yeah, good return by Blake Watson. 4:45 remaining in the fourth quarter. Bruins up 17-14. Stars have the ball on their own 31-yard line.
This drive here could mean a lot to the Stars, as if they don't get their conversions and get in the end zone or a field goal, the Bruins could get the ball back, score again, or even run the clock down to win it.
Yeah, this is a very important drive here for the Stars. This could be the last drive of the game. And they could put it away if they use the clock correctly. Potter's going to take it himself. Bouncing off a defender. He's going to gain about 5 or 6 there.
Potter doing a good job there, keeping the ball himself and getting upfield, gaining some yards for the Stars and pushing them upfield.
Clock is running, under 4:30 to go. Ball is on the 37, 2-4 for the Stars.
As of right now, the Stars can let that clock run down, as there's still 4 minutes left here in the game, and they have nothing too much to worry about the time, but they also need to be able to push downfield and gain yards if they're going to play that way.
Little confusion there between Potter and the coaches of the Stars. Finally going to the line. And they're going to call another flag. And they're going to call a delay a game. That's something you don't see too often in high school football. I mean, you see it in the NFL a couple times a week, but I've never seen that before in high school football.
Potter and the head coach, they're having a little bit of confusion, being late on the play call, and ended up being a flag on the Stars there.
Pushing them back 5 yards. Going to be 2nd and 9. Clock is under 4. Potter looking for the pass. He's going to get it off. He's going to get it to Fortner for a short gain there. It's going to bring up 3rd down for the Stars.
Potter there rolling out and threw the ball to number 11, Marcus Fortner. Fortner not really being able to turn upfield and gain too much yards there. Bruins defense doing a good job holding the Stars back on this drive, trying to keep this game in their hands.
Stars are letting the clock run down quite a bit. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Big 3rd down conversion here for Potter. He's going to look for the pass. He's going to get it off. Getting the 1st down and more. Mason Amick going down to the left sideline. Trucking the defender. Big play by Mason Amick. Getting down to the 40-yard line in Bruins territory.
Potter doing a good job there, dropping back and finding Amick open. Amick doing a good job running down the sideline and ended up trucking a Bruins player pretty hard there. Ended up bringing them both down, but a real big gain there for the Stars, pushing them closer to the end zone here late in the game.
I mean, as I was saying, Mason Amick has been a big playmaker here for the Stars, having over 100 yards rushing, and in the receiving game, too. He's got a couple receptions here for yards.
Amick here tonight has been the reason the Stars are in this game, as he's been able to get that run game going for them, and even some of the passes have been attended to him, and he's been making yards happen.
After the big play there, their first play after it, they hand it off to Jacob Smith, and he's going to be stopped immediately. It's going to be 2nd and 10. 2:15 left in the fourth quarter.
Fans getting hyped out here, clapping their hands and yelling real loud.
Potter looking for the pass. Get it to Fortner behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to get it up the right sideline. And he's going to get hit pretty hard there. And there is going to be another flag on the play. Refs talking it over. By the look of it, it might be roughing the passer.
Fans once again here not too happy with the penalty. TriWest fans getting a little upset here with the call as the refs are discussing it.
And it will be a roughing the passer on the Bruins. Big flag here late in the fourth quarter, under 2 minutes to go. Big gain here for the Stars. Brandon Potter taking one for the team and getting hit in the backfield, causing a flag.
Potter, as Carson said, taking a big hit late, but it ended up really working out for the Stars here as it's helping them give them better field position. And with 1:58 left, this can really help them out here as they need to get in that end zone and score.
Ball is on the 25-yard line. Potter looking to do something here. He's going to hand it off to Amick. After another good run, he's going to get about 7.
Amick doing a good job there, finding a hole and running up the middle there for a good little gain for the Stars. Get them closer and closer to the end zone as this clock winds down here at the end of the fourth.
1:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Clock is still running. Potter looking for the pass. He gets it. He gets it to Carson Saunders. And they're going to not call him out of bounds, I believe, and clock is still running. 1:15 to go. Bruins up 17-14. Stars have entered the red zone. Saunders able to make a new set of downs here for the Stars. 1st and 10. Gonna hand it off to Amick again. Up the middle. Good gainage there. Ball's gonna be on around the 7-yard line. Clock under a minute to go. 2nd and 3rd. Ball on the 7. Stars looking to punch one into the end zone late in the final quarter. With the high snap, he gets it off quick, and it's going to be incomplete. Incomplete pass. Pass intended to Marcus Fortner. And the Bruins looking for a fumble there as the pass was behind the line of scrimmage. And it was a drop pass there by Fortner.
Stars offense there doing a little bit of quick huddles, not just going straight up to the line of scrimmage and calling plays from there, trying to run the clock down as much as possible while also trying to get in the end zone. After an incomplete pass there, clock will be stopped in this 3rd and 4 here for the Stars.
3rd and 4 here for the Stars. Ball on the 8. This is the biggest play of the year for the Stars. Potter rolls out left, gets it downfield, tosses it up, and it looks like it's going to be caught. They're going to call it a touchdown. Refs calling it a touchdown for the Stars.
What a catch by Marcus Fortner there, showing off his hands. I mean, what a grab there. A lot of fans not happy here, but that's a big play there for the Stars. That gives them the lead here with only 29 left in the 4th.
Potter throwing it up there for someone to catch it, and Fortner was able to come down with it.
I did not think that play was going to end up in the Stars' favor there, as Marcus Fortner, showing the athlete he is, bringing that ball down with another big catch this year, giving the Stars a lead with short time here in the 4th.
And the extra point is good. Marcus Fortner with the toe tap for the touchdown. He had one earlier in the season versus Sheridan also. Like you see on the replay, that was just an amazing catch by Fortner. As you can see on the sideline, our athletic director, Jeremy Dexter, getting excited about that one there.
I mean, honestly, what a play there by Fortner. And even Potter getting that pass off. He was getting a pass rush there real hard, and he got that ball off, and Fortner doing a good job getting his hands on it, bringing it down. I mean, what a crazy catch there.
Me and Trey are still in shock here about that touchdown. Stars able to get into the end zone late in the final quarter, under 30 seconds to go.
Neither Carson or I expecting for that play to be a touchdown, let alone a first down, to be honest. And now we're here with the Stars here with the lead and kicking it off to Bruins. with 29 seconds left here in the fourth. And we got ourselves a heck of a game here.
Stars able to get the first lead of the night, 21-17, under 30 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. If the Stars are able to come out with this win, it will be a big win here for the Stars. Taking down probably one of the hardest opponents on their schedule.
I agree. TriWest is one of the toughest opponents that the Stars play all season. And I mean, it's always been that way. The Bruins have always been a real tough team to get through. They're just always a good team all year round, no matter what.
Under 30 seconds to go. The Bruins are going to have to get something done here. Bruins still have 3 timeouts, and the Stars have 2 of their own. Marco with the kick. It's going to be a squib kick out the middle. It's going to bounce off the hands. It's going to bounce off the hands of Jax Graver of the Bruins, pushing them back even more to around the 16-yard line.
A little bit of a scary play there as the ball bounced off the hands of one of the Bruins players and into the air. Ended up bringing it down, but putting themselves pretty far back on the field with short time here as they need a touchdown here to win this game if they want to walk out of here with a win.
Stars able to shave some time off the clock there, about 4 seconds with that squib kick. Ball on their own 17-yard line.
Stars defense looking probably to play aggressive here, but also still watching those deep balls as the Bruins have some big receivers who are big playmakers here for them.
Sorgi in company, looking to get something done. He rolls out left. He gets it downfield, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. Fortner with the good coverage there.
Fortner there coming in fast, coming down hard on the intended receiver and breaking up the pass there, not allowing anything to happen.
After getting the touchdown late in the fourth quarter, Fortner comes up with a big play on defense. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Bruins, under 20 seconds to go in the final quarter of play.
Fortner is showing that he can play both sides of the ball here with a big touchdown just now, and now breaking up passes, making sure that the Stars can hopefully pull away with this win in the final 20 seconds of this game.
Sorgi looking to get something done. Straddling out right. He's going to get a pass downfield. Or try to, and it's going to be multiple flags thrown out.
Big penalty there on the Stars. It was a face mask on Marco there. When he went to go make the tackle, he grabbed the quarterback's face mask there.
And everyone in this stadium quiet here right now. It's going to push the Bruins up even more. It's going to be, they're going to have a new fresh set of downs.
And the clock will be stopped here.
Ball is on the 33-yard line, still in their own territory. 13 seconds to go. They only have a couple more plays here to get things done.
Stars need to be careful here not to pull in any more penalties to help the Bruins out and just play aggressive, but also not allowing anything big to happen or anything big to open up.
The Bruins will call a timeout late in the fourth quarter. 13.5 seconds to go in the final quarter. Stars up 21-17. Bruins have the ball on the 33-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Bruins here talking it out in their huddle. With my guess, probably trying to figure out a way to get past the Stars defense here to either get a real big gain with 13 seconds left or even a touchdown here as they need it. And if they don't think of something big, that could be game here, and the Stars could pull away with it.
Fortner comes down with probably the biggest touchdown of his career to get the lead over the Bruins. They still have 2 timeouts to go. 13 seconds left. Ball is on their own 33-yard line. Sorgi looking for a miracle here. He gets it all quick. Caught is made. It's going to be tackled at inbounds around the 39-yard line. Catch was made by Eli Morgan.
Bruins there going with the screen pass, gaining a little bit of yards, but also shaving off quite a few seconds there on that clock. Ended up calling a timeout, and there's 7.4 seconds remaining here, and it's 2nd and 7 for the Bruins.
Ball is on the 39-yard line. 7 seconds to go. Weibo has the lead. Their first and only lead of the night. And they got it with under a minute to go in the 4th quarter. Stars able to put up an amazing drive with under 5 to go. Using the clock right and getting a touchdown.
I mean, what a game here tonight, honestly. This game's been close all day, and both teams have been playing real well here. No matter what happens here, props to both teams as they've played their butts off here tonight.
Yeah, both teams playing real good here tonight, especially on defense. Sorgi with the ball. He rolls out right immediately. He's met by a couple Stars. He's going to take himself upfield. He's going to have time. There's no more clock on. And that might be game. He wasted all the clock scrambling upfield. And it's going to be game. Stars win 21-17. Sorgi looking for a big pass downfield. Not finding anybody. And taking himself upfield. Wasting all 7 seconds. And the Stars will come out on top.
What a game between both teams. I mean, that really came down here to the last 30 seconds once again. Keeping it close and a heck of a game between both teams. Props to the Bruins. Playing real well on defense and offense. Stars ended up pulling it off here with a late touchdown from Marcus Forner with an amazing catch. I mean, honestly, what a spectacular grab there late in the game. And Sorgi trying to get something done, but just ran out of time after a big rush there.
Stars advance to 4-0 as the Bruins go to 2-2. Stars beating probably the hardest opponent they have on their schedule, 21-17. Another great matchup here tonight, and Justin Pelly does get his first win against the Bruins in the Jason Ward era. The Bruins next week head to Danville to face a rival. And then the Stars stay home and face the North Montgomery Chargers. A great game here. And I want to thank everyone for watching tonight and giving us so much support throughout the past couple weeks. It means a lot to us, especially for just starting out and doing our first couple games here for WBTV Sports. And we'll be back home next week to cover the Weibo and North Montgomery Conference matchup. Thank you, everyone, and have a great rest of your night.
On the Go Catering proudly supports Weibo Athletics. Based right here in Boone County, On the Go Catering can handle all of your catering needs, big or small. Beautiful charcuterie trays and grazing tables offer your guests a dazzling display of fresh food items. On the Go offers a variety of menus for corporate events and outings. On the Go can handle your important wedding day meal and appetizers, as well as rehearsal dinners and showers. For a unique guest experience, On the Go also offers 2 food trucks with custom menus. Did you know On the Go also does live grilling events? We bring the grill to you. Boxed lunches, taco tables, barbecue pork, brisket, and more. Give us a call for all your catering needs at 765-577-1589. That's